Yo, what is going on, guys? Today I wanted to do a video about the Islands of Nyne game. I've already talked about this a while back. It was a short little video just kind of talking about the general how the game is, about the game, and just stuff like that. And if you don't already know, this is a first-person battle royale. It is the only battle royale that just came out that is first-person only. PUBG introduced first-person only, but they're not a first-person only game. They did start out as third-person. This is a very, very, very fast-paced game. That's why I really enjoy it. At max, a match lasts like 15 minutes, I think, is the longest a match can possibly, last. And it's just really fun to me. A lot of people don't like switching from the third-person aspect to the first-person, but for me particularly, I really enjoy PUBG, and PUBG first person, the only reason I did not enjoy it is because of how slow the game plays. When it comes down to it, the game plays really slow. A lot of people like to camp, and it just ruins the experience for me. But this game's really fun, like I said, really fast-paced. I just wanted to talk a little bit about the stuff that they've done now. In the past month or two, they've had, or about a month, I'd say, they've had it down, and they've been doing updates to it, and the majority of the update was to increase the FPS. Now, they did change some places on the map. They did do some different, they added in more buildings to Pirate Lake and did some other few little, like, just small things, but the main thing was working on the FPS. Now, last time I was getting about 70 to 80 FPS on the game consistently, and now I get about 120 to 130, so they've increased it quite a bit. In certain areas, I get like 160. Like, I know around Pirate Lake, I get about 170, which is a lot of FPS for this game. The bullets, if you don't know, are hit scan. It's not a, there's no bullet drop, at least not until 200 meters, and it's very, very, very minimal. So it's kind of hard for me to get used to not aiming above people when I snipe, especially because, I'm used to always having to lead people and having to, compensate for bullet drop because I've played H1 for so long. But they also introduced reviving this wave. Now, they do not know if this will be a permanent thing. They're also just, playing around with different things, like adding in the revive system this time. And I've heard, like, they should introduce bullet drop here soon, like, at least at smaller, lists of like meters, because 200 meters is a long way for such a small map like this, and there's not really many 200+ meter fights in this game, so you never really have to deal with bullet drop and bullet lead. But I think bullet drop and bullet lead would play well in this game. The reviving I haven't got to do much of because they just brought up the duos, and the reviving system was kind of broken. You couldn't pick up anything while your teammates was down, and if you didn't know, you have to pick up a nano med, which is essentially the med kit in this game. You have to pick up one of those to revive your teammate, and I couldn't pick up one because it was broken. You couldn't pick up anything while your teammate was down, but they did just do a hot fix like immediately for that. They've been exceptionally fast with their hot fixes, because when the game came up, there was freezing constantly with the game. The game would just freeze constantly. They fixed it within like 30 minutes. Then they said that there was issues connecting to the servers earlier. They fixed it within like an hour. They had issues with the sound, talking, and voice chat. They fixed that within like an hour. They're exceptionally fast at doing the things, and hopefully they can get it up to early access here soon, because when a game goes to early access, you can just get it anytime. And right now it's still closed alpha, so you can't get into it. Now, I don't know if they'll do a beta in between and then do early access, but for now it's just alpha. And when it does go early access, you will be able to buy it at any time. So overall, I think it's a really fun game. Could it kill PUBG? I don't think it'll completely kill PUBG. PUBG has obviously a huge player base, but will a lot of people probably move over from PUBG to this game? I would say so, because this game plays already 10 times smoother than PUBG in my opinion. But it is a smaller map. The graphics are kind of not as good. I don't mind the graphics. A lot of people say they hate the graphics, but I think the graphics are good. They're not like exceptional, but I don't really care about graphics as long as the game plays well. So that's my opinion on it. Hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, make sure to leave a like and a comment, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Peace.